Hello and welcome everyone into the Knockout Cup of Last Man Stands. Good morning, folks. We are live from Lake Puri Cricket Arena. We have got three big matches today, and the first match of the day is Stargaze Strikers up against Cricket Magnet. Thick age, and that's running away for four. So we are here in the commentary box, and we have got a good start here. And we are sorry for the delay, as we couldn't coverage the first 3 overs of the game. The score is 21 for 1 after 3.3 overs. Stargaze Tigers winning the toss, electing to field first, and they have got an early breakthrough. Ashikur Rahman and Anisur Rahman Jishan into the crease on the pads. Oh, that was a brilliant bouncer, and it was a perfect reaction as well from the batter. Manages a single to end of the fourth over. It's 22 for 1. Tushar Ahmed, the new bowler introduced. Left arm fast bowler, outside of stump, cut away towards deep point for a single. This is of course Khelbei Bangladesh presents Dhaka Plate Championship, powered by Privemen and sponsored by Fine Drinking Water. We have got 2 more games remaining, so it's gonna be a big day here at Lake Puri Cricket Arena. The next match is going to be held against H.J. Jadov against ASC. Good delivery. In fact, a very good delivery. Another wicket fell down for Cricket Magnet, and the score is 23 for 2. So after 4.2 overs, Cricket Magnet are 23 for 2. It's a great start for Stargaze Strikers. Tushar Ahmed gets his first breakthrough in his very first over. In fact, in his very second delivery. The left armer continues. Right on the money. Abdul Halim is the new man in. He seems to be struggling. This tournament, Dhaka Plate Championship, there are 12 teams participating. And yesterday we had a game between 96ers and Bando Design Limited. Fuller delivery. Didn't get the timing all right, but got a single comfortably. We have an interesting fielding setup. There is a deep point in place. There is a long off, and the man in cover is not at the edge of the boundary. He is staying ahead, trying to block a single. Fuller delivery again, driven away. The bowler fielded. In the meantime, they shuffled the crease. 5 overs completed, 25 for 2. Monir Hassan joined the action. Abdul Halim is about to face his second delivery. Excellent bowling. His teammates appreciating his bowling. These matches are held in Lekpuri Cricket Arena. Driven away towards long off for a single. Lekpuri Cricket Arena is a new cricket ground, but it is surrounded with excellent environment, trees all around, paddy fields, rustic scenes. It is a beautiful lake. It's a picnic spot. It is located outside Dhaka. People travel here during the weekends. It bounced quite a lot. It was unexpected for the batter to play, but they get 2 runs, and that ends up the 6th over. It's 30 for 2. So Tushar Ahmed continues, the left armour on the pads, clipped that one away, and they're happy with the single. Down the leg side, wide signaled. Quick single. Yeah, they made it. It's fine. That's a good fielding setup. Keeping the batters under pressure all the time. Fuller delivery and found the gap. 2 is the call. But no, they're happy with the single. So they really need to accelerate at this moment. Ashikur Rahman has already faced 17 deliveries. He is going runnable, 17 of 17 balls. Abdul Halim scoring 6 of 7 deliveries. They also need to make sure thick edge and there is no man into the deep, but the ball has eventually stopped. So this is one of the problems that is causing trouble for the batters. The outfield is very slow, the ball eventually stops, and in order to get boundary you need to hit big ones. Hello and good morning everyone. It's Sahaf Mahmood and we are here for Khelbei Bangladesh presents Last Man Stands, presented to you by Khelbei Bangladesh, powered by Privemen. And we are sorry for the delay. The score is 39-2. And we have got 3 big matches for the day. The first match is Cricket Magnet facing up against Stargaze Strikers. Winning the toss, Stargaze Strikers deciding to bowl first, and they have been successful so far, getting 2 wickets and also maintaining a steady run rate. Pulls away into the deep for a single. 8 overs completed. 42 for 2.
So after 8 overs, it's 42 for 2. Cricket Magnet, they are taking on Stargate Strikers, and the skipper Mahbubul Alam Rajib has decided to come back to the attack, has picked up a wicket as well in his very first over. He's a veteran campaigner, has played a lot of matches in Last Man Stands. He opens with a ball in hand, right arm off break bowler, although he relies on his floats the most, doesn't look to turn the ball much. Ashikur Rahman has done pretty well. Scored 21 from 22 deliveries. I reckon he's all set right now, and he needs to accelerate his innings from here now, because since they have lost a couple of wickets, they're in the need of a solid foundation. That's a wayward delivery. The umpire Mushfiq Nidal extends his arms. The two officials for this game are Mushfiq Nidal and Tanvir Hussain Shihab. And it's a very thankless job as well. They are to be focused throughout the entire game. No rest, no chance to take a break. And in this hot and humid condition, it's really difficult for a person to stand for the whole day to officiate 3 back-to-back matches. It's a very tedious job. Ooh, once again it's a floaty delivery. The batter went for a sweep but misses it completely. This is the problem when you face the bowlers like Rajiv, because it's difficult to predict the flight sometimes, and he's not too pacey, as I previously mentioned. As a consequence, it gets much tougher. Another play and a miss to complete the ninth over. 46 for 2. We're coming to you live from Lake Puri Cricket Ground. It's Khelbei Bangladesh presents Last Man Stands Dhaka League, powered by Privemen and sponsored by Fight and Drinking Water. The knockout stage is on, and we're heading towards the final of this season. In the meantime, a new bowler has been introduced, Mahdi Hassan, another right arm off spinner. That was a thick outside edge and runs down to the deep third man, and the fielder was in a squarish position. As a consequence, he had to run and cover a good amount of ground to collect that one, and that really has allowed the batters to take a couple. Goes to the same direction yet again. And the 50 has come up for Cricket Magnet in the 10th over. After losing a couple of wickets, of course, the rate of scoring has diminished a little, and they will have to be very conscious about accelerating the innings. 10 gone, 51 for 2. So the end has been changed after 10 overs, and we're halfway through of this 20 over game. And in LMS, you'll get to see some unique rules which are not very much familiar with the audience who watch regular cricket, especially. In cricket, there are 6 balls in an over, but in LMS, there are 5 deliveries per over. There is also a unique rule which is double play. Well, something is wrong perhaps in the middle. The umpires are having a look. We're trying to comprehend what's taking place. And of course, we will let you know that what has transpired in the middle. Till then, stay with us. Well. The problem has been solved, and another problem has been solved for the sake of Stargaze strikers. An immediate wicket after the comeback. There was a pause. As soon as we return, the skipper Mahbubul Alam Rajib gets his second wicket, removes the danger man, a shake from the equation, and that's a big scalp to get. Yet another one bites the dust for Cricket Magnet, and their trouble continues. It's 51 for 3. So the new batter is Rakibul Kabir. Mahbubul Alam Rajib is having a good day in the middle. Has bowled really well. The third over in progress. Just considered 15 runs with this single and has picked up a couple of wickets. In fact, that was a single which made it 14, not 15. I thought the scoreboard hasn't been updated. It's 52 for 3 now. Cricket Magnet in search of some reconstruction. And who could be the leader of this? Ashik just has got dismissed in the very first ball of this over. Another play and a miss. Another good delivery from Rajib. He's having a really good day. Absolutely enjoying himself. The veteran campaigner. Leading Stargaze strikers for a long, long time. That's a slog sweep. There's a fielder underneath it. Oh, he drops it. He just drops it. For a moment I thought the catch has been taken, but no, he puts it down, and this could be the third wicket for Mahbubul Alam Rajib, second of this over. But Rakibul Kabir has got another life. The 11th over ends with the disappointment of Rajib. It's 53 for 3. Mahdi Hassan with his second over. Again plays a slog sweep, but that's in the gap, although it will be cut off. Oh no! It should have been cut off. Better effort was expected from the fielder, but he was absolutely sluggish, and eventually he didn't even try to dive. Was looking to stop the ball with his feet. These are not good signs. The pressure was on Cricket Magnet, but they're helping to release the pressure. I hope it's not a sign of complacency. There is no chance in LMS to get complacent after picking up 3 wickets. Kept a little low on this occasion. Mahdi looks relatively a bit more expensive comparing to the other bowlers. He's also relying on his floaty deliveries, not shy of giving the ball some air. It would have been interesting if he was playing yesterday, because there was a strong cross breeze, and as he relies on his floaty deliveries much, that could have been an interesting occasion to see what does he do with the air and how does he utilize that. 12 gone, 59 for 3. So some more off spin. Monir Hossain Joy comes for his third over. Although it's not a very good start for him, it's a wayward delivery. And interestingly, there is a fielder inside the 38th circle, which is not a very common scene in LMS. And now there are a couple of fielders. One at square leg, he's going back to deep mid wicket, and now the cover has been removed as well. That's gone downtown. Yes, it's a big one. That's a strike and a half for Abdul Halim, and he launches it over the side screen for a 6. was powerfully struck. He exerted a lot of power on it, got the timing right, and the ball sails over for a maximum. Second bite of this over, which brings 3 more runs. Another unique rule of last man stands. Bowled him! You miss. I hit. Was looking to go once again. The same shot that he tried on the previous occasion where he got a 6. But this time, a bit of extra turn does the trick for Munir Hussain Joy. He gets his first wicket, and Cricket Magnet, they lose another one. The fourth wicket falls down, 70 for 4. So two new batters. In the middle, Rakibul Kabir has got his new partner, who is Shoaib Ajmer. Last ball of the 13th. Pushed away for a single. An auspicious over for Munir Hussain Joy. After 13, it's 71 for 4.
Right, so Cricket Magnet 71 for 4 after 13 overs. They're not in the rhythm. Right from the start of this innings, the scoreboard is putting a lot of pressure to them. The last over was a good over, but just until they lose another wicket. Munir Hussain Joy, he's been a little bit expensive in the last over, but he has taken a very important wicket. It wasn't a necessary shot after getting 12 runs on the board on that over. Nonetheless, two new batters are in the crease. It's Rakibul Kabir who will be on strike, 4 of 5 deliveries, along with Shoaib Ajmer. Khelbei Bangladesh presents Dhaka Plate Championship powered by Privemen, and 12 teams participating in this tournament, and every single match is important. You need to win every single game in order to stand out. Tushar Ahmed will be bowling. The left arm fast bowler. He's been economical, 2 overs, 10 for 1. And started off with a beauty, a dot ball to start. Only 7 overs remaining, and in particular 35 balls. So every single delivery is important now. Aged, or is it? No, it's not an age. I beg your pardon, but it was a beauty. I thought it was an edge, and drifting away from the right-hander. And this is something that every left-arm fast bowlers look for. Shoaib Azmir Steve is still looking for something. Down the leg side, way down the leg side, and wide signal by the umpire, and that was very good wicket keeping. Tushar Ahmed has been bowling brilliantly. He has also got a wicket, and Mahabubur Alam Rajib has got 2 wickets in his name, the skipper. No run taken. So Stargaze strikers are executing their plan properly. Winning the toss, deciding to field first, restricting the total as much as possible, and chase it down. That's the game plan. That's a thick edge for a single. Cricket Magnet, the last match they have played, the run rate was still slow. They cannot afford to bat like this. Lakepuri Cricket Arena, the venue, it offers shorter boundaries, so it's easy to hit sixes. Good delivery outside of stump, completely misses that one. 14 overs completed, 74 for 4. Abid Hossein Shajib introduced into the action. He's bowling the 15th over, hasn't bowled any overs yet. So this is his first over. Only 3 runs came off the last over. Started off with a wide delivery. If you look into the field, there is no fine leg in position. Oh, top edge catches the call, but it is just wide of the wicket keeper. So the batter, Shoaib Azmir, was lucky on this occasion. So another left arm introduced. They are dealing with spinners now. Spinners sometimes do a very good job in restricting the run rate. There are some rough surfaces in the pitch, so if you place the ball in the right area, you'll get a lot of turn. Swings and a miss. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, deep extra cover, and deep point in position. Cut away. Should just be a single. And throughout the entire match, we have seen an interesting fielding setup as well earlier, as the extra cover was inside the 30-yard circle. Last ball of this over coming up. Edged away, and Another single. So another good over, economical over for Stargaze striker, 79 for 4. Monir Hossain Joy back into the attack. Edged and taken. Cotton bowl. Beautifully bowled this time. And it is a poor shot. You can hit this ball anywhere. It was a full toss. It was meant to be hit. But he hits that one straight back to the bowler and an easy catch taken. So the sufferings of cricket magnate continues. They lose their sixth wicket, 79 for 6. '79 for 5. Moinul Ford into the crease now. Moinul Fuad, I beg your pardon. So right from the start of this innings, cricket magnate are suffering with the run rate and they are losing wickets in quick successions as well. After 6 overs, the score was 30 for 2. After 11, 53 for 3. So during this 5 over stage, they have scored only 23 runs and lose another wicket. And now we are in the 16th over. After 15, the score is 79 for 4. Oh, there's a big shot now. Catches the call and taken. Easy as you like. Straight down the throat. And the batter is very disappointed. Heads above his head. Hands above his head. And cricket magnate loses 6th wicket now. It's 80 for 6 now. Just 5 runs came of the 15th over, and only 3 runs came of the 16th over. This is terrific bowling. Just dealing with the spinners. Why go for pace bowling when spinners are enough? But now I think pacer is introduced back into the action. It's MD Selim Mahmood bowling his 3rd over. He's given a 13 runs in his 2 overs. Cuts away for a single. Ashfaqul Haq is the new man in the crease. He joins Moinul Fuad. Good delivery. He bowls with great pace and certainly beats the batter. If you're batting first in this surface, you need to eye on at least 140 on the board in order to secure a victory. Down the leg side should be a wide, and the keeper does a good job. Nicely held on to it. We've got 3 more overs after this, so Cricket Magnet should look to accelerate at this stage. Beautifully bowled. 3 back-to-back dot balls. Last ball of this over. The bowler is chasing the ball. So a single to complete the 17th over. 85 for 6. Abid Hossain Shoji back into the attack. Quick single taken. And very interesting sight. We can see the leg umpire is wearing a helmet. We are live from Lekpuri Cricket Arena. We have got 2 more matches for this day. Another match will be held between H.J. Jadov and ASC. Pulls away, couldn't get the timing right, but there is an interesting thing that he didn't run. I think he wants to face the rest of the deliveries as well. Maybe he's thinking about accelerating the scoreboard. We'll be able to find out why he hasn't taken any single on this delivery. Again swings one hard, catch was the call, but just short of the fielder. So this time a single taken. Oh, there's an overthrow here. Oh dear, oh dear. And guess what? Direct hit and he's gone. Would you believe it? There's a famous proverb in cricket that never run on any type of misfield. They did so and they get punished for it. So Moinul Fuad is now the last man standing as Cricket Magnate lose their 7th wicket. It's 87 for 7. Last ball of this over coming up. Pulls away towards long on and he cannot run a single. So he has to stay there in the crease. 18 overs completed, 87 for 7. Change the commentary.
Thank you, Sahaf. The last exciting 2 overs. And it's Siam Mahmood. Comes down the pitch. In the air, should be taken. And it is. A tame dismissal to conclude the first innings of the first game of the day. It was on the length. Mainul Fuad was just looking to clip it, but eventually he just sent the ball straight down the throat of long on. And with that wicket, the first innings gets concluded. It's absolutely not an ideal score in this pitch, Cricket Magnet. They just managed to score 87. None of their batters could step up and play a big innings. Ashik was trying to reconstruct the innings after the fall of the first couple of wickets, but he just couldn't last his innings longer. So that's it. That's it from the first innings. The target for Stargate strikers would be 88, which should not be a mammoth total to chase. Let's see what transpires later on. We'll be right back with the coverage of the run chase as well. Till then, stay with us. by fine drinking water. So it's the clash between Stargate Strikers and Cricket Magnet. Stargate Strikers, they're chasing a total of 88, which is absolutely a tiny total in this pitch, and they have managed to score 13 runs in the first 4 deliveries. Here comes the last ball. Oh, it was a good one. It was a very good one. The bowler came from round the wicket and it was angling away from the right-hander. He plays and misses. So the first over gets completed. It's 13 for none. Abu Hassan Milon and Arman Hussain are the opening batters for Stargate Strikers. Milon has been able to start the innings with some fireworks. There was a pick 6 over cow corner, and the ball perhaps has been lost. As this is a knockout game, of course, they will not like to take any sort of risk. They would be looking to finish the game at any cost. There will be no rush. Bit of fine tuning is taking place in terms of the field placement. And interestingly, now there are a couple of fielders inside the circle. Yes, there you go. There was that fielder at point for stopping that single, although he was not in the closer position. In fact, he's in between the 30-yard circle and the boundary line. Not a conventional field setup. Leading edge, but will be out of the reach of the keeper. First run of this over. Mainul Fuhad. I beg your pardon, this was the second one. The first run was taken in the previous delivery. Mainul Fuad as a fast bowler who is opening the bowling. The combination of a spinner and a fast bowler. Interesting from Cricket Magnet. That swept away a lofted shot. Got a lot of air time, but reaches safely. And this happens very often in last man stands cricket, because as most of the time the fielders, they stand in the boundary line to patrol the boundary areas. The batters, they do have that luxury of playing the ball in the air. Nicely done. Just pushed with his soft hands and picks up a single. So I don't get the point. What's the point of placing a fielder in between 30-yard circle and the boundary line? Because he's not been able to stop the single. So what is his job now? Why is he here? For stopping the cut shot. He can also stop that standing in the boundary line. Good corridor. A very good corridor to maintain. A tidy over from Fuad. 2 gone, 17 for none Stargate Strikers. Anisur Rahman Chishan. That's a nice shot, and that's going to be a boundary. Brilliantly done. It was a short delivery. The batter rocked back and thumped it away through the gap. He nicely has penetrated the onside field. There were 3 fielders, one after another, one at mid-wicket, one at cow corner, and one at long on, but he found the gap nonetheless and picks a boundary. cut away and cut away for about. I don't think it's gonna reach the boundary because the outfield is really slow. Bit of fumble. Well. This is sloppy. Although that didn't cost any extra run, but there was a fumble by the fielder. But as you see, when the batter cuts and cuts well, the the ball is beating that fielder who was just behind the point region. And now the keeper has gone back as well. He's not up to the stumps. Interesting. Very much interesting. And now he has become a medium pacer kind of a bowler. Oh yes, that's not gonna come back as it sails over. Another short delivery. And Arman Hussain says, "Thank you very much. The gift has been accepted gleefully." This is belligerent hitting from this opening pair. Milan and Arman are showing their class and temperament. The score has moved up to 28 now. It's a floaty delivery, straight to deep cover. So a single to end the third over. It's 29 for none. It's a new way of playing cricket. Last man stands. Started back in 2005 in England. Some different rules which may differ from the traditional cricket rules, but it's an interesting way to play cricket, an innovative way which tests the temperament and the techniques of all the players. Mainul Fuad continues. Easy as you like. Absolutely a freebie down the leg side, and it's been put away with some fashion by Arman Hussain. He was very much persistent in the very first over that he delivered, but started with a horrible delivery down the leg side, and that's been nicely punished. So the runs are coming thick and fast for Stargaze strikers. They are off to an absolute flyer. Earlier I mentioned that they're not gonna rush to chase this total because this is a knockout game and you do not need to think of the run rate as well. But the bowlers of Cricket Magnet, they're letting the batters to score runs and they're leaking runs in every over almost. So two fielders inside the ring now, and eventually we have seen the effectivity of one. A single was stopped and now another single has been stopped. Alright, so now this is good bowling, well planned bowling. He knows that where he needs to bowl. He's just 1 foot outside the off stump, inviting the batter to play that drive. That's cracked, but straight to cover. Bit of fumble yet again, nonetheless. He does well eventually. So the ultimate delivery comes up of the fourth over. Nicely defended. 4 gone, 34 for none. And for the first time, there will be a change in the comp box in this innings.
4 overs completed, 34 without lost. Stargaze strikers, they are off to a flyer start. They haven't lost any wicket yet. The bowling has not been up to the mark. There were some loose deliveries that had been put all the way for maximums. So it seems like Stargaze strikers are in a hurry, but we are able to find out if they can win this match without losing any wickets. I like the fielding changes that I've seen in this innings. Putting two fielders inside the inner circle and bowling in that length, can sometimes lead to dot deliveries. This time it's in the air and it has fallen safe. It was right in between of the bowler and the fielder at long on, and there were no fielder in between, so he was lucky on this occasion. Cuts away with soft touch for just a single. Abu Hassan Milon gives the strike now to Arman Hossain as he moves on to 18 of just 10 balls. Another single taken. So just 51 runs required now of 76 deliveries. It's pretty much under control right now. Wicket was the only way for Cricket Magnet to somehow defend this small total, but they haven't got any. 5 overs completed, 38 without loss. New bowler Ashfaqul Haq has been introduced into the attack. Some pace to be seen. Good delivery to start off. A gentle push for single. Interesting fielding setup. There is no third man inside the circle as well. There is a wideish point inside the inner ring, and there is a long off, and there is a deep extra cover. So the batter can use the pace and put it behind the wicketkeeper for runs. And this time it fell just short of the fielder. Well fielded in the end. It went really quick towards the fielder. So single of the second delivery. A much better delivery. Beats the outside edge. If you ask me now what has gone wrong throughout this match, is the first innings. None of the batters, not even the top orders, not even the middle orders, not even the tail enders, could carry on the innings for Cricket Magnet, which led to a Very small total. So the batters are chasing this target pressure freely. They're just enjoying there in the crease. Should be a wide. It is a wide. There were a little bit of fumbles by the wicketkeeper in the very first over, giving away some easy runs. Well fielded there by short point. 6 overs completed, 42 without lost. Spinner back into the attack and straight away has given away another run to the opposing team. Time for some comparison. After 6 overs, Cricket Magnet were 30 for 2 and Stargaze Strikers are 42 without lost. So massive difference. This time a big shot and catches is the call. It is been taken. That's a good catch. Running to his left, never easy. And finally, Cricket Magnet getting a breakthrough. A much needed wicket. They need 2 or 3 more of this. The batter looked to accelerate the scoreboard, perhaps trying to finish it off in a hurry, but ends up giving away his wicket. So Stargaze Strikers losing the first wicket is 43 for 1. So turning out to be a successful over for Abdul Halim. Oh, that's a very good shot. Just a soft touch, guides that one away. The fielder was inside the circle, and in the end, gets 2 runs of the very first ball. Luckily, for the fielding side, the outfield is very slow, so it's never easy to guide a delivery away for 4, but 2 more runs added. Every single run counts. Much better delivery this time, maintaining the stump corridor. The batter was solid as a rock. Gentle push for a single. 7 overs completed. 46 for 1. Ashfaqul Haq back into the attack. He has given away just 4 runs in his first over. Munir's enjoy the new batter is hit the crease and beautifully cuts away, beats the man, and he's rushing for the second run. He gets the second one comfortably. Cricket is all about finding the gap. From the batter's point of view, we can see that fine leg is absolutely empty. He can capitalize that. There are 2 fielders inside the circle, and down the leg side that's a poor delivery and not a very good connection. So fortunately for the bowler, he didn't get more than 1 on this occasion. Last man stands is an exceptional form of cricket, commenced back in 2005 in England. Now this game is played in more than 30 countries over 100 venues. It has spread all over the world. Fuller delivery, driven that one away, and it's running down, but it has stopped. As we've mentioned many times, that the outfield is very slow. So even if you time the ball very well, you cannot assure that whether it's running away for 4 or not. So as a batter, if you want to accelerate the scoreboard, go for maximums. Cut away and straight to the man. So no run coming out of that. Stargaze strikers must be happy with the way they bowled, the way they have kept things tight, the way they have taken wickets, and the way they are batting. Is good cricket. Trying to find the gaps, hitting boundaries, getting singles, not making too many dot balls. 8 overs completed, 52 for 1. And there will be change in the commentary.
Thank you very much, Sahaf. After 8 overs, it's 52 for 1. Stargaze strikers, they have had a good start, and that's not a good shot. Straight into the hands. As soon as I arrive to the com box, yet another one bites the dust for Stargaze strikers, and it's the set batter Milan, who was looking very good right from the get-go, gets dismissed by playing a mistimed shot and gets caught at deep cow corner. The second one falls down for Stargaze strikers, although they won't think it's gonna bother them much. It's because they need 36 runs more from 59 deliveries, which should absolutely be a cakewalk for them. But in cricket, you can't predict anything beforehand. Everything can happen anytime, and there is that possibility of happening. For defending a low total cricket magnet, they didn't really bowl well right from the word go. They should have been more proactive and should have tried to build a pressure on the batting side. The new batter is Mahdi Hassan. Bowled exceptionally well, picked up a couple of wickets. Now has the responsibility of batting well and lead his team to the door of the triumph. Steps down the pitch and caressed it downtown. Oh, what was that? What was that? He should have been cut this one off, but he has let the ball to go all the way for a boundary. This is absolutely comedy of errors. I personally haven't seen anything like this before. This was sloppy. Way down the leg side, the batter was looking to play a paddle scoop, and there is a big gap between mid wicket and short third. So, if somehow how he can get the ball through that region, of course there will be some runs. And as I speak, he goes through that region. Although it's a very slow outfield, the ball will not travel a long way. Siam comes and collects. 28 runs are needed for Stargaze strikers, and of course they're on the loop. Oh, that one reared up really quickly. Nine gone, 61 for 2. শেষ হয়ে গেছে ভাই, এত কাঁদতেছি কেন? বড় লাগতেছে না?
আমার লাগতেছে না কেন জানি।
কেন যে অতিরিক্ত লাগতেছে, বড় বুঝলাম না। এত বড় Right, it's Mohammedullah Shohak. Ooh, another play and a miss. A half-hearted appeal as well from the keeper. The bowler also joined him, but no response from Mushfiq Nitol. Another veteran campaigner has been doing this job for a long time in last man stands. Well, a sweep shot in pace bowling. Not something you see very much regular, and he earns himself a boundary. The reason he could play this shot is because it wasn't a pacey delivery, it was really slow. He got down very quickly and timed it really well. And there was a fielder at the mid wicket. Who couldn't run quick enough to stop this. So boundaries are coming almost in every over for Stargaze strikers, and still they have a lot of deliveries left. 52 to be very specific, and they only need 22 runs. So of course they're ahead and they're on the upper hand, and of course they will be expecting the triumph to come in their favor. Edged just away from the keeper. Oh, well. It was running to the fence, and eventually, due to the uneven height of the grasses, it got stopped. This is one of the demerits of this ground, and particularly for this part of the ground behind the keeper. This zone is really slow, and whenever the ball goes, it's really difficult to clear the boundary rope unless you hit it with a lot of power. A gentle on drive to complete the 10th over. It's 69 for 2, and we're halfway through the second innings of the first game. So it's Rakibul Kobir for the 11th over, just getting his field right, and the end has been altered as well. I hope it's a better view for you people. That's nicely played in the gap as well. And that brings 4 more runs in the favor of Stargaze strikers. A perfect sweep shot from the bat of Mahdi Hassan. And he plays this shot really nicely. We have seen in the previous over as well, he played it to the perfection and earned the boundary. And this is the second case where he has done it to the perfection. That's a big one. How far is that traveling? Is it far enough? Well, it's not. Once again, that uneven height stops the ball. It went really high up in the air, but didn't cover enough distance. Just a single. There is no need of taking doubles because they're going really well in this point in time, Stargaze strikers, and no need of taking any unnecessary risk as well. Just look at that. There could be an easy double if they were swift enough, but they didn't even try to take a double. LMS cricket originated back in 2005 in England. It's a different version of cricket, a fast-paced and an interesting format which is designed for the amateur cricketers. A single to finish the 11th over, 77 for 2. Oh yes, that is sweet as honey. The sound tells you all. It's gone all the way for the maximum. Brilliantly timed by Monir Hussain Joy. Use of the feet came down the pitch and clobbered it for a 6. That's a wide delivery. Over-pitched as well. A bit of overcompensation from Shohag. Of course, he's under the cosh after being hit for a 6 in the very first ball. Was trying to fine-tune his length a little bit, but on that process he has given an extra delivery. So 4 to get from the last 43 deliveries. That should be taken. Should be taken. Oh, that's dropped! Absolutely a sloppy piece of work from Siam. It was an easy chance for him. He was right under the ball, but perhaps due to the sun, He misjudged it and eventually spills an opportunity. For this reason, you need to use sunglasses when the sun is beating down, and if the ball goes high, you must need a sunglass for judging the ball. Otherwise, it may hurt you as well. We have seen a case in the last day. A player broke his nose due to the misjudgment. The batter is taking some time. Perhaps his heart, the last ball, hit his thigh, and he's limping. He is limping and going off. The next batter is coming to the middle, but this is ominous for Stargaze strikers, although they are on the verge of picking up their victory. Nonetheless, it's not a good sign. We hope he'll be alright after leaving the ground and taking necessary treatments. Mohibul Alam will be the batter who will be replacing Monir Hussain Joy, but he has played a very good knock, was responsible from one end, and was nicely accompanied by Mahdi Hassan too to lead the team on the verge of the victory. The ultimate delivery of this over. A full toss, which ends up being a dot. 12 gone, 84 for 2, and Stargaze strikers need 4 runs to finish the match with a victory. Ashikur Rahman, first time with the ball in hand in this match. I'm having a feel like they're just time wasting. They know that they're gonna win the game because they need 4 runs from 39 deliveries. So they want to bat more and more time, because if they hit a boundary, the match will be over. So they're wanting more time to stay in the middle, to be engaged with the play. Otherwise, there is no reason of playing that kind of a defensive shot in this situation. As I said, no shot offered. They're just spending time in the middle. Well, 3 dot balls in a row. Perhaps she is just rehearsing the front foot defense and the back foot defense. So many balls left and only 4 runs to get for Stargaze strikers. so they're not rushing, slow and steady. And now all the fielders are inside the ring as well. This start makes it 4 on the trot. Well, it's a maiden over. It's a maiden over. Ashikur Rahman gives a maiden over. 13 gone, 84 for 2. What was that? I'm utterly surprised seeing that. It's Shoaib Ajmer. The ball, I reckon, flew in the air for at least more than 2 to 3 seconds. Just look at that. Here he comes. Well, yeah, first step, the second step, and there you go. What's happening? My words. I haven't seen any other bowler to do that in any form of cricket. And I guess he's gonna repeat the same thing in the next delivery as well. And yes, my prediction is correct. But that's a wide. Alright. It's all happening. It's all happening. Shoaib Azmir, where were you? We missed a lot of entertainment. That's the second wide of this over, which completes the game, because the second wide of any over in LMS offers 3 runs to the batting side. And that's it. That concludes the first game, where Stargaze Strikers, they clinch a victory by 6 wickets, and they have completely outplayed Cricket Magnet. Congratulations to them, and commiserations to Cricket Magnet. That's it from the live broadcast of the first game. Thank you, ladies and gents, for being with us. We will be right back with the broadcast of the second game. Till then, stay happy, stay safe. Goodbye.